Good evening, Crochet Club. We are getting ready to start our teddy bear cal. We just was done with row 30, and we are starting on row 28. Here we go. So we are going to, whoops, hold on here. We're starting at our edge, and we are going to slip stitch into this block, into the top of the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, and then right in that top of that chain 3. We're going to slip stitch right through there. We're going to turn our work, and as you can see, we are on the edge. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and in between this 3rd and 4th post, we are going to double crochet 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. And that gives us a full block. A full block consists of your chain 3 and 3 double crochets, so 4 posts. Okay, let's go to the block to the left, and we're going to go between the 3rd and 4th and slip stitch, connect that block, chain 3, and then double crochet in between that 3rd and 4th 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. I am going to add a white bobbin, a white yarn. You probably have one, so go ahead. You are going to do 8 white blocks. And if you want a review on how to add a bobbin, you're going to tuck this back behind your finger. You're going to go between the 3rd and 4th. You're going to connect, pull that yarn through your block and your loop. Go around both yarns, bringing your short string forward, chaining twice, and then over top of your short string and between the 3rd and 4th, you're going to double crochet 1, 2, and 3. And that will give you your white block. Go ahead and throw your short string back, and then don't forget to give a little tug on that string that we just left behind. So again, we're going to connect, chain 3, and double crochet between the 3rd and 4th. 1, 2, and 3. And that is what you're going to do to make your blocks. Again, we need 8 blocks, so let's go ahead and continue. Connect, chain 3, and double crochet 1, 2, and 3. I know, Margaret, you're with me. I took a little break on the videos. I had a group go through that. Boy, when they got to about video number 20, my camera was messing up and they just took right off, and so I slowed down. I ordered some new equipment, and it just actually arrived today. So this is our first run with this equipment, so let's see how this goes. Hopefully I'll be able to make better videos. Okay, so continue. I think we need one more, but let's get a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, one more. Connect, chain 3, and double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. That is our 8 white blocks. Now we need 14 brown blocks. Now, that 8 white and the 14, I haven't checked my instructions, but I did a count on the graph, and it looked, the instructions that I wrote on paper were wrong. It said I needed 6 white, 15 brown, and 7 white. Whether that was an error on my part or if the instructions have an error, we actually needed 8 white. Now we need 14 brown. So we're going to connect our brown through the black, through the loop, go around both yarns, bring the short string forward, chaining up 2, and then in between the 3rd and 4th, you're going to double crochet over top of that short string 3 more times. So we have our first brown black. We're going to throw the short string back. And we're also going to give that white string a nice tug. Making these connections nice and tight is very big. We want to do that. Any of your strings that you have hanging, if you give them a nice pull, you'll have nice tight connections and there won't be real big gaps. Okay, so here we go. We're going to connect, chain 3, and double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then again, we're going to connect, slip stitch, chain 3, and double crochet 3 times. And then I'm going to set down my hook. You should do the same. And let's get some pulls on this brown string. Let's get some out there so that there's no tangles. And again, we need 14 blocks. That's a lot of blocks. Okay, there we go. And go ahead and cruise across. Get your 14 blocks done, and I'll meet up with you. So connect, chain 3. If you have all these strings here, and if they are connected to bobbins, go ahead and give these a cut because you will not be using these color bobbins. Get them a cut, get them out of their way, less to tangle with. 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch, connect, chain up 3, and then double crochet 1, 2, and 3. Again, slip stitch in between the 3rd and 4th, chain up 3, and between that 3rd and 4th, you're going to double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now, these strings that you have hanging right here, before you weave, you can give them a tug or you can do it right now. Don't want to do it too hard. You just want to make sure your connections are tight. But before you weave these in is a good time too. Just get them a little tug. Okay, so we're going to go right across here with a slip stitch. Build these brown blocks. We need 14 of them. And double crochet 3 times. Total of 4 posts. I have been very busy in the library. I am passing out graphs for Christmas, helping people find what they need for Christmas blankets, gifts. The Crochet Club wall, I've noticed, is very busy with lots of Christmas gifts, lots of nice patterns too, in the events page here. So you can take a look. If you're looking for something special, you can post to the wall and they will help you find it. If you're looking for anything to do with a graph where you're going to need a link, please post into the events page or into the library, because I will not be able to share a link on the main wall with you. Yeah, so let's see. Continue to connect, to chain 3, and to double crochet in between that 3rd and 4th. Trying to figure out what Christmas graph I will do. I would like to do a Christmas graph. I'm not sure if I will do a scarf or a blanket or maybe both. Depends on how this camera works. Very excited. I hope it works really good so that we can continue to do these together. We have lots of learning videos in the library, tons of different types. They're ongoing events, so when you come into an event, the dates are going to be set way forward, 2013 and way far into the future. And that is because those events are ongoing events. You will be able to go down through the posts to different videos, series that we've chosen to teach you whatever that event is about. Like we have a Tunisian event, and if you go to the bottom, there will be how-to videos, and then if you up towards the top will be Tunisian like graphigans tutorials that you can follow and actually learn how to do a graphigan. Let's count. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm going to pull one out. I knew I was getting close. There we go. I have my 14. So now I'm going to pick up this white. I'm going to actually add a white bobbin here. If you have your white, go ahead and go to the end. You're going to need 7 white blocks. So take it right to the end. And here we go. I'm going to grab that loop, come through the block, come through the loop, go around both. I'm going to bring the short string forward and chain up 2. And I'm going to double crochet into the area between the 3rd and 4th and over top of that short string 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, there's a bleach smell in here. It's starting to bug my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to stop and give my white yarn a yank. Bring out some string so there's no tangles. And we're going to go between the 3rd and 4th and chain up 3. And between that 3rd and 4th, you're going to double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. I just feel like I walked into a hospital. That's really bleachy smelling. Chain up 3 and double crochet 1, 2, 3. Again, connect, chain up 3. Between the 3rd and 4th, you're going to double crochet 1, 2, and 3. And go ahead and go all the way across until you get to the end. So, for those of you that decide to continue on your own, the only thing I ask is that you read your graph before you sit down each time, each row. Do a count and just make sure that my counts are accurate, because I will catch my own mistakes as I go along, but if you are just copying them, you're going to have errors, and I really don't want to be at fault for that. So, again, just compare your graph to your instructions before each row. Do a quick count. And as you know, video 1 and 2 taught you how to do your instructions. So if you need help to figure out how to read a graph, you might have to go back to video 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have our 7th block. We know it's our end block when we put it together, and it is the edge. It should line up with the edge. So we're going to go between the 3rd and 4th. We're going to grab and slip stitch. Now we're going to turn our work, and you might need to take a minute to get all your strings in order. I don't have that luxury. I do not have pause. So I am going to continue on. And you can start me up whenever you're ready to go if you hit pause. Okay, so now I am on. I've flipped my work and we are on row 28 and we are going to do 6 whites, but first we are going to go across here by slip stitching into the top of the 4th, the top of the 3rd, the top of the 2nd post, and into that chain 3, top of that chain 3 right there, slip stitch. We're going to turn our work so that our edge is up and down. We're going to chain up 3, and then in between the 3rd and 4th we are going to double crochet 1, 2, and 3. That built our first block of row 28. Now to the left of that block we are going to slip stitch in between the 3rd and 4th. There you go. We are going to chain 3 and we are going to double crochet 3 times in between the 3rd and 4th. Now we need 6 whites. So go ahead and continue doing the slip stitch, the chain 3, and then into that area between the 3rd and 4th you will do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Stop, and I'm going to give a yank. Whoops, I have a tangle. And the only way to get that out of there is to do that. Okay, so give that white yarn a yank. There we go. Alright, and so we need 6 whites, 6 white blocks. So connect, chain 3, and double crochet 3 times. Keep going. Keep building those blocks. Very good. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Chain 3 and double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Let's give a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 white blocks and we need 15 browns. So we have a lot of browns to do right now. So number 1, we're going to grab up our brown right here. We're going to go in between the 3rd and 4th. We're going to grab the brown, bring it through the block, bring it through the loop, chain up 3, and then between that 3rd and 4th you're going to double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to connect in between that 3rd and 4th. You're going to chain 3, and then you are going to double crochet 3 times in between that 3rd and 4th. And you're going to go across and you're going to make 15 brown blocks. 15 of them. You can put me on pause. You can follow along with me, or you can just cruise right across. I know a lot of you have been crocheting for 30, 40 years, and once you get the hang of this, you are out. You are done. Others, along with me, crochet with me, that's fine. I need to finish my blanket. And I'm going to be trying to do these videos every day. Now, Thanksgiving, obviously, is Thursday. I'm going to try and do 2 videos tomorrow, which will be for Wednesday and Thursday. But Friday, I will not be doing a video. I will probably try and do 2 on Saturday, no promises. But I'm going to be going to Chicago to see my daughter for Thanksgiving. So, alright, connect, chain 3, and double crochet between that third and fourth 3 times. So I will not be doing a video on Thanksgiving or on Friday. I'm going to enjoy the time with my kids. Chain 3 and double crochet 1, 2, and 3. Just keep on going. Anybody have any ideas of what types, what they're going to do next? What are you looking for to do next? Will you be doing a graphigan for somebody for Christmas? Would you maybe want to do some pillows? That way you could do a few instead of just, one big graphigan. Maybe you could do some pillows. That way you could do a few, get a few presents out of the way, show off your work. If you are going to do that and you need some help finding graphs, give me a shout. I will help you. Come to the lobby. We will help you learn how to do the pillows. Graph hats is also a nice Christmas present. Graph scarves. I know where there's a lot of NFL scarves. Graph scarves that you can get your hands on and probably make those pretty fast. Now those are in a single crochet, so you will have to go back and, if you have never done a single crochet, update yourself on that stitch. But you can do that single crochet. That you can do that. It'll be easy, and you can kick out some of those NFL scarves for Christmas. Graph hats, we're going to be doing a workshop on how to actually do a graph hat, and then that way you can do whatever. If you want a name or a logo or a cartoon character, I will show you how to do that. That will be going up hopefully tomorrow, which is actually November 22nd, in case you're watching this into the future. Keep connecting, chaining 3, and double crocheting 3 times, building these blocks. I'm going to do a real quick count and see where I stand. We need 15. Let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We need one more. Whoops. Huh. There we go. Okay, one more. So connect, chain 3, and double crochet 3 times. We are almost to the end, and we will be completing this video at the end of this row. Now here we go. We're going to tuck that back. We're going to grab up this white, and we're going to finish all the way to the end with white. That will be 7 whites. Chain 3, we slip stitched, we connected, we chained 3, and now we're going to double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go to the end. Keep going. We're going to connect, chain 3, and double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Again, this will be number 3. We're going to slip stitch, chain up 3, and double crochet between the 3rd and 4th 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch, chain 3, and double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Couple more. Slip stitch, connect, chain 3, and double crochet 1, 2, and 3. A couple more here. We have, I think, 2 more. Chain 3 and double crochet 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. One more, I think. Yes. Slip stitch, chain 3, and double crochet 3 times. Now with this last block, which I believe should be block number 7, hold on, one more. Let's quickly do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. You know you're at the edge because it lines up on your edge. Let's slip stitch in between the 3rd and 4th and end this video. Until the next one, I will see you at the beginning of row 27. Thank you.